Your liver has been working for you every single day of your life without a single day off. No holidays, no weekends. While you slept, while you were sick, it quietly processed every medication, every drink, and every environmental toxin you absorbed. The difficulty is that the liver is extraordinarily good at compensating. It has no nerve endings that signal pain when it is overwhelmed. You can sustain severe damage without any physical indication that the organ is struggling. Because of this silent tolerance, up to 40% of adults over 60 currently live with non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, or NAFLD. NAFLD is a condition where excess fat accumulates inside liver tissue, which eventually impairs the organ's ability to filter blood and manage metabolism. This graph illustrates the risk. We see liver function decline, tracking as a steady downward slope over decades. Notice the second line for symptom visibility. It stays completely flat. You feel fine until the damage hits a critical threshold, and the symptom line violently spikes. Once a doctor flags poor blood work, the common reflex is to purchase expensive, vague detox supplements. People often spend thousands on proprietary pill blends with unpronounceable ingredients, hoping for a rapid reversal. The scientific reality offers a more direct path. The liver is the most regenerative organ in the human body. Its cells, called hepatocytes, can genuinely regrow and repair, but they require highly specific, bioactive compounds from real whole foods to rebuild, not generic supplements. We can evaluate these options through a hepatic ROI analysis. This is a framework for looking at 5 accessible foods by weighing the required dietary friction, the effort or discomfort involved, against their measurable biological payout. Reversing age-related liver damage is a calculated biological trade. By accepting minor adjustments to how you eat and prepare food, you deliver the exact raw materials your body needs for genuine cellular regeneration. We are starting the analysis in the high-impact, low-effort quadrant with the most scientifically validated liver protector available: coffee. The clinical payout here is substantial. Drinking 2 cups a day is associated with a 44% reduction in cirrhosis risk. Coffee also lowers liver fat by delivering chlorogenic acids, which improve insulin sensitivity and help prevent bacterial toxins from leaking from the gut into the liver. There is a strict requirement for this payout. The coffee must be black. Adding sugar or syrups creates an insulin spike that contradicts the hepatic benefits. The second baseline investment is garlic. It plays a specific pharmacological role in the liver's chemical filtration system. Your liver operates a 2-stage filtration process. Phase 2 detoxification is the critical final step where the liver takes fat-soluble toxins and attaches a molecule to them, making them water-soluble so they can be excreted as waste. Garlic contains a sulfur-based compound called allicin. Allicin increases the activity of phase 2 enzymes, effectively clearing the bottleneck that occurs when toxins are backlogged in the liver's filtration system. To get this result, you must accept a specific preparation rule. You have to crush or chop the raw garlic and let it sit for 10 minutes before applying heat. This resting time is required for the medicinal allicin to form fully. These baseline foods show that liver protection relies less on exotic ingredients and more on respecting the chemical rules of food preparation. We move now to moderate dietary friction. If you are targeting the specific crisis of fatty liver disease, the solution is found in cold water fatty fish like salmon, sardines, and mackerel. In non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, the liver's process for exporting fat fails. Instead of being shipped out for energy, fat builds up and becomes trapped inside the organ cells. This accumulation creates microscopic physical trauma. The hepatocytes balloon outward, stretching their membranes as thick lipid droplets take over the cell. This pressure triggers the inflammation that eventually leads to scarring. Fatty fish provide high doses of EPA and DHA omega-3s. These fatty acids activate a nuclear receptor called PPAR-alpha. PPAR-alpha is essentially a regulator that tells liver cells to stop storing fat and start burning it. This interaction changes the liver's metabolic priority. Once the EPA and DHA activate the PPAR-alpha receptor, the organ is directed to utilize those trapped fat stores for fuel rather than hoarding them. This effect is strongest when consuming whole fish rather than just oil capsules. The whole food matrix includes selenium and vitamin B12, which work together to maximize the oxidation of fat. The dietary trade-off here is sensory. You have to overcome the pungent smell and the acquired taste of tinned fish 2 to 3 times a week to access this fat-burning payout. Enduring that sensory friction provides the specific biochemical signal necessary to access and clear the liver's trapped fat reserves. The final quadrant involves high clinical impact and high dietary effort. These are the heavy lifters, starting with bitter, challenging plants like dandelion greens and arugula. As the liver ages, bile flow can become sluggish. This creates a mechanical issue where processed waste products and metabolic garbage become trapped in the liver's drainage pathways. Dandelion greens contain compounds like taraxacin that physically stimulate bile production. This increased flow effectively flushes the liver's plumbing system of accumulated waste. Arugula contributes by activating the NRF2 pathway. NRF2 is a protein that acts as a master regulator, commanding the liver cells to manufacture their own internal, highly potent antioxidants. We also include beetroot to address a functional paradox. The chemical process of neutralizing toxins actually generates damaging free radicals that can hurt the liver cells doing the work. Beets use a dual mechanism. Their purple betalain pigments hunt down and neutralize those free radicals, while their dietary nitrates dilate the blood vessels. This split screen shows the simultaneous action. On the left, betalains protect the cells from oxidative damage. On the right, the widened vessels allow a higher volume of blood to move through the organ for filtration. Beets require the highest dietary friction. They have an earthy taste, long preparation times, and cause beetria, a harmless but alarming effect that turns waste red. These sharp, bitter, and earthy flavors are the exact chemical triggers required to unclog and defend an overwhelmed liver. Moving from individual ingredients to a strategy means selecting the combination that matches your health concerns. This insight protocol matrix determines which dietary trade-off is most relevant to you. The easy entry profile is for those seeking minimum disruption. Adopting black coffee and resting your garlic speeds up baseline detoxification. Your only compromise is removing sweetened drinks. The NAFLD profile targets those with diagnosed fatty liver. You must prioritize fatty fish and beets to aggressively clear fat stores, which requires sacrificing some culinary comfort. For sluggish digestion, use dandelion greens and arugula to mechanically flush the system. The trade-off is learning to tolerate bitter flavors. When followed, the liver uses these compounds to begin a quiet reversal of damage, slowly replacing rigid scar textures with healthy, pliable cellular structures. This healing does not announce itself dramatically. It arrives through the consistent, daily application of real food over weeks and months. Your liver has never taken a single day off in over 60 years. Adopting these 5 foods is a primary, research-supported strategy for giving the organ the resources it needs to begin rebuilding itself.